All right, so let's check out what the newspapers are reporting, at least some of them as captured by myjoyonline.com. Straight away, let's see what the Daily Graphic is reporting here. Tears flow for Ali Gabas as he begins 25-year jail term. What I can tell you, though, is that Ali Gabas is very much trending in most of the newspapers today. Weeping and wailing took center stage at the Accra Circuit Court Monday when Sule Ali Gabas, the medical doctor charged with defiling a 16-year-old boy, was found guilty and sentenced to 25 years imprisonment. Also, High Court stops ADB IPO, so the Industrial and Labour Division of the High Court last Friday placed an interim injunction on moves by the Agricultural Development Bank to float shares on the stock exchange. Inside the Daily Graphic, unauthorized structures along Western Rail Line to be demolished and plastic waste ban attracts mixed reaction. You would recall that the president hinted on the possible ban, and that's what the paper is reporting. Let's see what the Daily Guide is also reporting. Doctor jailed 25 years for defilement. A power report tainted. So the paper says that a search at the High Court Registry in Accra has revealed that the Attorney General's Department flagrantly abused the due diligence processes leading to the award of 51.2 million Ghana cedis to Alfred Agbeshiwoyome, the supposed NDC financier. Interested in reading a lot more details? It's in the Daily Guide. Azoka boys attacked us, and the former Minister of State in charge of Youth and Sport, Rashid Bawa, has narrated what he and others, including the first National Vice Chairman of the NPP, Freddie Blay, and the National Treasurer, went through at the hands of the AK-47 wielding Azoka boys during the recent Talensi by-election. Remember, this is the NPP side of the story, so you can read the details in it, and I'm sure another time you find the NDC side in another paper. Also, DCE blamed for Bimbilla horror as the death toll in the Bimbilla communal clash rises. The district chief executive for the area, Mohammed Abbas, has been accused of complicity in the feud that has so far claimed not less than 13 lives. We're moving on to the Finder newspaper now. Massive riots at GIS, 9 officers interdicted, 900 permits cancelled. The Ghana Immigration Service, we're told, has interdicted 9 officers for their alleged involvement in falsification of stamps, permit racketeering, theft of residence permit stickers, underpayment and non-payment of approved fees, and abysmal supervision of subordinates, among others, leading to the loss of hundreds of thousands of cedis. A lot of indiscipline, if this report is true. A lot of indiscipline, a lot of things happening at the Immigration Service. Trust that will definitely be opening up some of the issues for you. Don't ban 1.2 million cedis a month plastic recycling business. I guess that conversation about the possible ban will also keep going on. Labor unrest could fuel brain drain, and the Universal Access to Healthcare campaign has tasked the health minister to do all he can to address the numerous labor unrest in the health sector to prevent further brain drain in the sector. The Today newspaper says Indrum predicts tougher times. Gay doctor jailed 25 years. Don't ban plastics. Zoomlion pleads with government. So in contrast to President John Maham's announcement that government could move to ban the use of plastics, Zoomlion, we're told, according to the Today newspaper, says dealings with plastics should be seen as an avenue for job creation. Let's move on to the BNFT now. Income tax regime to be overhauled. Access Bank attracts investment. EIB. Cabinet to review VATs on airfares. This one is definitely of a big interest. The Transport Ministry is to petition Cabinet to review the imposition of 17.5% value-added tax on domestic airfares as passengers numbers dwindle and operators struggle to cover their cost of operation. Also, sacking of FPSO workers. Gas supply challenges encountered on the FPSO Kwame Nkrumah are due to the sacking of MODEC workers, says Francis Salah, who is the General Secretary of the General Secretary of the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union. I think something is not right, but I said it all. But, details of the story in the BNFT newspaper. These are some of the headlines captured by myjoyonline.com. But there's this other trending issue of rapper 50 Cent, who's filed for bankruptcy in the U.S. That issue is also very much trending. Roland and myself will give you plenty more details on this one when we do Showbiz later this morning. But that's it for what some of the newspapers are reporting. You can also log on to www.myjoyonline.com. We've got a lot more news headlines that you can check out. Right now, though, I have to make way. Kwame Jumajuman is coming on with sports. Please stay with us.